What the fuck? That's interesting. A sexy voice whispers in my ears. I can't tell who it is. I reach out and embrace her. Whoever she is, I don't know her name, but I love her more than anybody. Oh boy. I have to answer her. I hold her tighter, closer. I call out her name, but forget it the moment it leaves my mouth. Alright, so... What, no lane route? Yo, what's up? Welcome to episode 26. Yeah, weird little intro I did back there because I was trying to go through, trying to figure out how to enter lanes route or whatever. And I think I just entered it because, I went a little bit ahead of myself, sadly, so there's like a few lines of red dialogue, but what I'm about to show is like new stuff. So hopefully, I think this basically is where things start to branch off, because there was some unread dialogue, but it was mostly saying more or less the same thing, except that little small segment with that mysterious wired ghost there dream we had that I just showed off. I made a whole bunch of clips of just like one-off weird unread dialogue, but they're, trust me, they're just basically the same thing. Like, for instance, I can't even remember. Like, turning down, there was a thing like when you skip the prologue, if you were to actually go into the what is it called? The chat room. Meet Tsukina at the very beginning. And then Tsukina tells you about the, oh, VSS has scouted you too. You're actually given the option to reject that offer, which I did. At first I went along with it because I thought it was like, Akira would probably, Akira's job in Tsukina's route would probably like lead me to Lang's route or whatever. That didn't happen, so I was like, okay, fine, let's see if there's anything new with Minori's or Ayane's stuff. Basically the flak side of things. And not like, there's some unread dialogue, but that was mostly because of the options I didn't pick beforehand. Like, I remember turning down, what was it, Kyra's fucking seduction, when we were trying to figure out what to do on her day off. And then, yeah, that's like the only meaningful thing, aside from like making choices that does not please any of the heroines would actually lead you to that scene I just showed off. So yeah, basically more or less, yeah, we're very early. Let me display the scenario map. For some reason we entered Ayane's route, but something interesting is about to happen that I think will branch us over, honestly. I think it's gonna branch us over because look at this. That's different. We're not going straight. We're gonna, I'm not gonna spoil it right now, but yeah. Basically this is our, I think, our second flak mission, because we already had the flak mission where it's like we meet up with Bachelor, fight Bachelor. I actually did manage to beat him on hard this time around. And then, yeah. So yeah. You're about to see what? I guess when I see the simulacrum, I recognize it anywhere. Yup, it's your boy Akira. So I think this is where things are about to split up, honestly. He realizes it too, and calls out over the open channel. It's my friend from when I was in Steppenwolf.
Akira! なんでお前がこんなところにいるんだよ。久しぶりだな。元気かよ。にしても、なんで兵隊の中にお前が混じってるんだよ。
Ouch.
混じってるんじゃなくて、兵隊なんだよ。
治安維持局にスカウトされて兵隊になったんだ。
そりゃ笑えねえ冗談だな。好きなには面会の時に聞いていたけど、まさか本当だとは思ってなかったぜ。
Really?
好きなに聞いているなら事情は知ってるだろ。お前こそテロリストに混じって何をしてるんだよ。まさかお前。
そうだよ。今は反チップ主義者同盟フェタオの戦士の一員さ。
We were friends in Steppenwolf, but now we're reunited on the battlefield as enemies. Neither of us know what to say.
おいおい、なんでテロリストになんかなってるんだよ。刑務所でおとなしくしていたんじゃなかったのか。
あのな、刑務所でおとなしくしてたら今頃死んでるって。まったくあそこはひどいところさ。
お前まさか脱獄したんじゃないだろうな。
それ以外に何があるってんだよ。クーオンさんの部隊が刑務所を襲撃した時に運よく助けてもらったんだよ。
That's how you got out. The great Kuwan? I never heard him speak with difference to anybody, let alone sing their praises. And Kuwan is an infamous fanatic. I feel sick to my stomach.
何がクーオンさんだよ。殺人鬼の親玉をさん付けでなんか呼びやがって。
おいおいおい、誰が殺人鬼の親玉だって。お前本人に会ったこともないくせに。
あったら問答無用で射殺するさ。
What the fuck?
ひどいことしやがって。
How are we gonna get into Lang's route with that attitude? All I can think about is the room full of corpses we saw. I don't understand how anybody could do something like that.
お前政府のプロパガンダにすっかり毒されちまったみたいだな。
We're gonna fight Ikuya here.
お前こそすっかりテロリストの競技に洗脳されちまってるじゃないか。それでもお前ハッカーかよ。
お前こそ体制の犬になりやがって。熱いハッカーの魂はどうしたんだよ。
おい、ダチとして忠告しといてやる。テロリストなんかやめとけ。
俺の方こそダチとして忠告しておいてやるぜ。軍隊なんかやめちまえ。
So much for our reunion. We glare at each other in open disgust and hatred.
トール、何をしているのよ。
あやね、ちょっと待ってくれ。そいつは
テロリストでしょ。ここは戦場なのよ。
ちょっと待ってくれや兵隊さ
ん。待ってほしかったら助走しなさい。
Oh no.
おい、アキラ、あやね。アキラ、大丈夫か。
Oh my god, they're just cycling around Toru.
じゃあな、たとえ堕落していてもダチとは戦いたくね。
逃げられると思ってるの。
He races off at top speed. Yane raises her gun and takes aim.
待ってくれ。
I jump in front of her to stop her from shooting.
邪魔しないで。
Actually, I don't even think I was... There we go. She snares at me viciously like a feral animal whose prey was taken away from him.
頼む、見逃してやってくれ。あれは昔のダチなんだ。
でも今は敵なんでしょ。
Her voice is frigid. Murder drips from every syllable.
私、テロリストを見逃すことはできないの。悪いわね。
She shoves me aside, goes after Akira again, and I jump back in her way.
どうしてそんなに戦いたがるんだ。そんなに人を殺したいのか。
そこをどいて。どかないと。
She declares icy and points her gun at me.
やね、本気か。
Wow. I don't know where to even begin. I feel like one of them would lead me to a bad ending. I just don't know what exactly. But then again, if I stop her by force, you think I'll get kicked out or something like that. I don't know. We need a. I at this point I'm desperate because I spent so long trying to get into Lang's route, and I have no idea how you even do it. And then I saw this, and I was like, oh, maybe. Here, we'll try the first
そう
option.
はいかないんだ。俺はダチを見殺しにはできない。
I'll take a step back and raise my gun.
そっちこそ本気なのね。でももしかして本気だということを示せば私が引き下がると思った？
本気で攻撃しやがったな。
武器を人に向けておいて何を甘いことを言っているの？
It's what a pro tag would do. They would protect their friends. So pick the first choice.
そっちがその気なら
We gotta protect your boy.
阻止するまでだ。
This one's for you, Akira. Alright, let's see.
そこだ。
Uh-oh.
行け。
Alright.
左上がれ。
New fight. I'm actually glad. I'm actually happy. Because I'm tired of fighting the same battles.
もらった。もらった。
その程
Alright.
そこだ。
度。そこ。捕らえた。
行け。
無駄よ。そこ。
行け。
その程
ステッペンウルフをなめんじゃね
度。やるわね。
え。もうやめろ、あやね。お前じゃ俺に勝てない。
Hey, we too good. New unlock? I don't want to fight her, but now that we've started, it's hard to de-escalate. The moment I let up, she might strike. As long as I'm worried about that, this battle won't stop. What the fuck?
左上がれ。
Come on, you can't just start me off onto another battle.
もらった。
Dude, what if there's a time limit? I'd be fucking pissed.
そこ。
もらった。
そこ。
I probably could cancel it with like a different action, maybe. Like, what if I... Okay, I found my new cancels.
そこ。
左上がれ。
Oh! I want that yellow health, please. I deliver a powerful blow. Ayane grimaces in pain.
俺の勝ちみたいだな。あやねを殺す気はない。もうここら辺で。
私は負けるわけにはいかないのよ。
Yo, what if Ayane
これじゃ死ね
transforms?
ない。
Her face twists and she glares with murder in her eyes.
あやね、どうする？
She doesn't react to my plea at all. I must be nothing but an enemy in her way to her now.
この手だけは使いたくなかったわ。
Oh shit, is she actually gonna fucking transform?
おい、一体何？
Yo. Yo! Shit. Her mech blurs for a moment before its metal skin begins to twist and distort like a pulsating creature. She groans. Her simulacrum is capable of morphing. I stare in shock as it reaches its final shape.
嘘だ。
Holy shit. I don't know what to say. I've seen those two vicious claws in my nightmares far too many times. That's the simulacrum that killed Yuya.
お前だったのかよ。
I grit my teeth, raise my weapon, and push the combat assistant system to max. I relish the rush of adrenaline, but the image of her in the data room also comes back to me. She tricked me, my thoughts ice over. I'm such an idiot. I thought Yane had her own reasons for acting like she did. I thought we were the same.
行くわよ。
While I struggle to come to terms with it, Ayane boosts towards me. Her voice is full of pure malice. Oh man, that actually feels kind of bad. Are we actually gonna fucking kill Yane? Or at least we have a lot more space to work with, unlike in her actual fucking fights. Jesus, dude. Space was one thing I wished for. Oh shit. Oh, did I actually get her with that? I fucking ran into it like an idiot. Get out of the way. I'm an idiot that ran into things. Dude, it's gonna suck balls because I haven't even saved in a long while. I probably should have saved, dude. One downside to having a big map. I can't fucking find a Yane. It's kind of hard because she's got whips nearby her. Oh, come on, dude. Quit being a coward. Your minds are lame. Alright, that's pretty fucking gay. Alright, cool. We gotta retry though. Alright, we're almost done with Yane. After like maybe 3 tries of this. God, she's still as annoying as ever. Alright, finish her. Dude! Did we beat her? Ah, cool. Game crashed. Holy shit, please die. Get out of there! Holy fuck, finally, dude. Finally. I fucking hated that fight. Dude, that was worse than Baldr Sky's fucking Father Gregory when he was getting his stupid health regen and you're not supposed to actually kill him. But I still spent my fucking stupid long ass time trying to kill him on very hard. At least that fight was somewhat fun. This one was just fucking lame. Oh my god, I fucking hate those mines. Her mech's overloaded and disappears in a blinding explosion. I hear her cough up blood and lose sight of her for a moment, but the indications mark her body trembles across the floor. As my heart pounds in my ear, I point my gun at her. If I pull the trigger now, she will flatline. My sight begins to return, and I can see her avatar clearly now. She's glaring at me, knowing that she's about to die. I put every other thought out of my head and try to pull the trigger. My metal arm is numb. It's like the tickle of a feather, stopping me from moving. I look down and there's a slender arm touching me, as if to stop me. Her hand is resting on steel leg. She looks up at me, sadly, wordlessly begging for something. I check the sensors. There's nobody there, but I'm staring right at her as she shakes her head sadly at me. You can't. You have to stop. Can't you see she's crying? The words flow into my head. My heart that was pounding from battle starts to race out of fear. The girl vanishes like a cloud of fireflies, leaving nothing behind.
幻覚か。
I try to understand what happened, but I'm at a loss. All of the chaotic thoughts converge on just one thing: the wired ghost.
そうだ、綾音は。
I quickly look back at her. She's staring down at the floor, prepared for death. She closes her eyes.
どうしたの？撃たないの？
Her voice is cold. Did she not see the wired ghost stop me?
じらすのはやめて。どうせ殺すならさっさとしてよ。
She gets mad when I don't respond and yells up at me, the tears on her face shining in the light.
そんなに死にたいのか。
It's stupid, but I have to ask. There's too much running through my head right now, and her reaction is bothering me.
そんなわけないじゃない。死にたくない。このままじゃ死にきれないに決まって。
She becomes choked up with tears again. I never seen herself give in to emotion like this. My anger and desire from revenge has gone somewhere far away. Seeing her cry makes my heart pain for her.
どうして。
I have so many questions. All I have to do is ask. Wait, excuse me. All I have to do is ask as I try to make sense of things.
私はまだ死にたくない。弟の仇を撃つまでは死にきれない。
弟の仇だって。
My thoughts freeze at her unexpected answer. She was trying to avenge her brother. That's why she's acted the way she has. That's why she single-mindedly hunted the enemy.
くそ。ゆうや。俺はどうすべきなんだ。
I grabbed my own head, desperately trying to get things under control. Everything was supposed to be over when I took revenge. It was so simple. I hate it.
トムルさん、何をしてるんですか？
Hold on. Sorry about that. The comms suddenly come back online. Minoru immediately starts yelling in my ear.
なんで？どうして？あやねさんと戦闘なんか。
Apparently, they were monitoring us. Even though communications were blocked. Even though communications were blocked, Minori's pale as a ghost, and her voice is choked with emotion. This isn't gonna be good. I don't have an answer for her.
とにかくお前ら二人戻ってこい。
Would that suck if this was actually a bad end? Yagisawa steps in for her, looking more displeased than I've ever seen him.
いや。
There's no going back from what I did. All there's left is to face it, but I don't see any way to go forward from this either.
"まったく本当に困ったことをしてくれたもんだな。
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep reading a little bit longer. He grumbles with a sigh as he looks at me in my cell. I was arrested as soon as I got back and thrown into solitary. I attacked a comrade in the middle of a battle. That's all there is to it.
死闘の理由は
綾音は何も言っていないのですか。
帰還後指導は混沌した。そのまま病院に直行だ。 不幸中の幸いだが後遺症も残らず言えるらしい。普通なら再起不能になってもおかしくないところだ。
そうですか。
I remember how many times I struck her mech. I know it dulls the sensations, but she still took every one of those blows.
ついに化けの皮が剥がれおったが。
Yagisawa quickly stands at attention as Gondo enters the room.
指導の意識が回復した。
He glares at me and continues.
死闘の原因はお前がテロリストをかばったこと。違うか。
What of it?
はい。あれは私の昔の友人。
らしいな。戦況推移記録は証言に合わせて調査済みだ。
His flabby face twists into a grin. I've already have a bad feeling about this.
二階堂明、いわゆるクラッカー、前科あり。フェタオによる刑務所襲撃時に逃走。今や一発のテロリストだ。ずいぶん立派なお友達がいるようだな。ステッペンウルフ。そのお友達と戦場でばったり再会とはまたえらい偶然だったな。
それは。
I realize where he's going with this. He thinks that I'm the spy.
今回の連中の襲撃も関係者しか知らない欠陥が最大限に利用されている。
Oh shit. We're getting pinned on this. Pin the blame on this. Fuck. I start to defend myself, but stop. He won't believe me no matter what I say. The circumstantial evidence is damning enough on its own.
まあ、取り調べを楽しみにしておれ。お前にはまだいろいろ聞かなきゃならんことがあるからな。
He leaves after that parting shot. Yagisawa goes to leave too.
待ってください、隊長。
Oh fuck.
俺は確かにとんでもないことをしましたが、スパイじゃありません。
I really don't think this is gonna lead to a bad ending. I don't think it makes sense to spoil the fact that Ayane is Yuya's killer way before you even get deep into her route.
だと俺も思うがな。
He lets out a big sigh.
しかし状況が悪すぎたな。まああまりくよくよするな。調査が進めば内通者かそうじゃないかはすぐわかる。やけになってこれ以上問題を起こすなよ。
He leaves too. Time ticks away, giving end to the night. I think what's gonna happen is I think Akira might come. I can't sleep. I stare at the ceiling from the hard bed. At least they call it a bed. It's just a concrete slab with a blanket. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. I try to ask myself why I didn't finish Ayane when I had the chance. That ghost I saw might have had an effect, but I feel like the real problem's inside me. The real problem is that the wind's simply gone out of me. I want to deny it, but the thought of revenge right now turns my stomach. When I close my eyes, I can still see Ayane.
私はまだ死にたくない。弟の敵を撃つまでは死にきれない。
What if this just leads back to Ayane's? Nah, that wouldn't make sense.
聞かなきゃよかったよな。まったく。
I don't know. Maybe I'm just too impatient to just start Ayane's route already. Is that why? Thinking about it is just pissing me off all over again. I close my eyes and try to sleep. Someone whispers my ear. My name, my bad. I look up. Minori's standing by my cell.
みのり。
はい。特別に面会の許可をいただきましたから。
She points to the pen she's wearing. A wire, meaning this is part of an investigation too.
どうしたんだ？何か用なのか？
I answer, pretending I didn't notice. She relaxes a little and shakes her head.
どうしても話を聞いておきたくて。
大体の話は知ってるんじゃないか。死闘の現場も見ていたんだろう。
でも私には信じられません。トールさんが内通者だなんて。
じゃあ信じろ。俺はスパイなんか金をもらってもまっぴらだ。
She smiles a little at my answer. She really does believe in me. Minori would be second best though, now that I think about it. The more I think about it, I'm like, yeah. I'm sorry, Ayane's just... I hate her fights so much, dude. Oh, God. And plus, Minori is really nice and kind-hearted. Or, yeah.
みんな俺を疑っているのかな。
カイラさんや陽介さんは信じてません。けど他の隊の皆さんは。
She seems almost bitter about it. It can't be easy being a member of the same platoon as the accused spy. Jeez, I'm slurring my words too
す
much.
まないな。みんなのためにも無実を証明しないとな。
She shakes her head and silence falls. The room again. Excuse me, it's a little bit late.
それはともかく、いきなり死闘なんて話し合いはできなかったんですか？
しようとしたさ。でも綾音のやつやる気満々だったんだよ。
I suddenly have a thought. Why was Ayane so dead set on fighting that particular battle in the first place? This isn't really the time to ask, though.
だからって。
じゃあみのりならあの場合どう行動する？
そのお友達に投稿を勧めます。
そんなこと聞く玉じゃないんだ。しかもそんな暇もなかった。どうすれば穏便な解決ってやつができたんだろうな。
私にもわかりません。
She nervously goes quiet again, and the silence returns.
トールさん。
She covers the pen with her hand and beckons on me to come to the bars. I do as she wants and lean against them so she can whisper in my ear.
私もう一つ疑問があるんです。友達をかばうだけなのに、
Ouch.
なんであそこまで綾音さんにダメージを。
I lean back, think for a moment, and then gesture her to come close. She draws back her hair and presses her ear against the bars. The scent of her shampoo tickles my nose. It almost feels like I'm kissing her ear.
実はな。
There's no point in hiding anything now. I tell her about my connection to Ayane and about Yuya's death. She looks shocked, but listens quietly until I'm done.
そんなわけがあったんですね。
She fidgets with her ear after I finish. Her cheeks are a little flushed for some reason. It's a relief to put it out there. Now that I think about it, I've put a lot of things on her to get them off my chest. And even in here, I was hiding things from her. I can't help but feel guilty about it.
ごめんな。今まで黙っていた。
Whoops. She looks down, trying to collect herself, still fidgeting with her ear.
トールさん。
She finally starts to say something when...
なんだ。
これはバイオハザード。
It's definitely a different kind of alarm than usual. An ominous announcement quickly follows Minori's shout.
現在当基地に B 兵器によるテロ行為
Holy shit.
生物学的警戒態勢に突入しました。各隊員は持ち場を離れず犬班の指示に従って。
I don't remember a bioweapon in the previous routes. What?
B 兵器によるテロ行為だって。
I remember them invading, but not with a biological weapon or anything like that. There's rattling outside, then two medics in surgical masks rushed in with a stretcher.
ほらお嬢ちゃんどいて、バイオハザードだよ。
Dude, is that fucking Akira? Is that Akira? Dude.
養殖の一部に悪質な遺伝子改良型寄生虫兵器が混入された。こいつもそれをたらふく食っているはずなんだ。
What?
え、俺が
Wait. What? Someone stuff with them. They opened my cell and pinned me on the bed. Minori tries to reach out for me, but one of the medics stops her.
触らない方がいい。こいつの陽性は皮膚接触でも感染するんだ。通称スケノタブルミガフォアムシって知らない。
何ですかそれ、聞いたことがないって言うんです。
Akira.
感染すると体中にびっちりと直径に3センチの球状の腫瘍が生えてくる。女性の場合、胸がこいつのおかげでブドウみたいにされちまうんだ。
She covers her chest in gas. The medics carry me onto the stretcher.
あんた、こいつと粘膜を接触させてねえだろうな。
粘膜を
ABC 兵器を行使してないか聞いてるんだよ。
Wait. Akira.
してません。そんなことするわけが。
Oh no.
だったら大丈夫。姉ちゃんもすぐ手を洗って、それから医務室に行くんだ。胸をブドウにされたら、
What?
切除する
Okay,
しかないから
Akira,
な。
you're going a little bit too far on this. Minori races off in a panic. The medics start pushing my stretcher at a dead end.
どいたどいた、生物兵器のキャリアだ。映されたくなかったら抜いてくれ。
He shouts while barely keeping control of the carrying stretcher.
おい、本当なのか。その月のアブだとかいう寄生虫。
Bruh.
体中がブドウみた
How
いに
do
な
you
るの
not
か。
recognize his voice, dude? And the ridiculousness of this.
スケノタブルミガフォアムシ。ああ、それだけじゃねえ。やがてブドウ状の腫瘍が破裂して、無数のうじゃうじゃした成虫が何万匹も飛び出してくるぜ。それだけじゃねえ。腫瘍が破裂した後は同じ大きさの海のプールを叩いた穴が体に開く。体じゃ今度は穴だらけにされちゃうってやつ。
Oh my god.
どうかよ。
本当だ。男の場合は股間がまずやられる。股間がブドウになってその房が次々に破裂してうじゃうじゃと虫が這い出してくるわけだ。
おいおい、それって治るんだろうな。ワクチンはあるんだろうな。
ない。お前の場合手遅れ。
Fucking Akira, dude. They push the stretcher out a back door. Wait a minute, we're going to the opposite direction of the infirmary.
おい、一体俺をどこに連れて行くつもりなんだ。
Holy shit. We're outside now.
なんだよ。どうして外へ。
お前の場合治らないから焼却処分だ。バカに効くワクチンはないからな。
Holy fuck, dude. As he says that, he pulls off his mask.
アキラ。
Dude.
助けに来たぜ、兄弟。
Oh my god. This dude. Holy shit. He grins and gives me a friendly little salute with his fingers. The other medic, who hasn't said a word so far, suddenly smacks him on the back of his head.
何するんだよ、リャン。
Yup, we finally entered it, boys. The laying route. Oh my god.
バカ、特効薬がいるのはあんたの方だよ。何がスケのタブルミガフォアムスだよ。笑いを耐えるのにどれだけ殺したと思ってるんだ。
That's hilarious. She takes off her mask as she rants. It's a girl with delicate slanted eyes and thin lips, almost the picture of a stereotypical Chinese beauty.
アキラ、あんたが言ってた凄腕ってこれ？なんかむしろ細腕って感じなんだけど。
Holy
本
fuck.
当に戦力になるの？
そうでっ
Oh man, this is too good.
この細腕がまたいいテクをしてるんだ。即戦力保証、赤丸急上昇中、買い取り保証3年付きって感じなんだぜ。
即戦力保証赤丸急上昇中って。
I have no idea what's going on. The biohazard alarm is still excuse me. Blaring behind us.
あれもお前らがやったのか？そのツケノタブルミガホアとかいう虫で。
そんなもの見つけられたらきっとノーベル賞もらえるぜ。ばらまいたのはまあ水虫の親戚みたいな軽いやつさ。
お前まだ気づいてないのかよ。いいから逆さまから読んでみろ。
あ、
Like a banana, fruit flies. Fruit flies like a banana. Fruit flies like a banana. Oh my god.
ま、はったりかますときは本当のことを混ぜておくのが上等手段よ。ここまでうまくいくとは思わなかったけどよ。
安心するのはまだ早いよ。ほら。
The biohazard alarm stops and the regular alarm begins to sound.
独房より兵士が脱走しました。脱走兵は第一小隊所属パイロットの相馬徹。警備兵は
おいおい、脱走って。
It's happening too quickly, in a direction I never expected. I bolt up on the stretcher in surprise.
ほら、いつまでベッドに座ってるんだよ。アジトまで乗ってくつも
Oh
り。
man, dude. She kicks the stretcher over and I fall onto the ground.
何をするんだ。
As I get up, I hear gunfire starting to break out in the distance.
お話ししてる暇はないぞ。ほら、援護してもらっている間に走るんだ。
走るってどこへ？
裏口に車が迎えに来てる。そいつで町外れまで行って、あとは下水溝を逃走するぞ。
逃走ってそれじゃ本当に。
Aw, dude, I feel bad for Minori. You know what? Minori's starting to fucking... I'm starting to grow a liking to Minori a lot more. I don't want to say it, but I think she might be best girl. I think, yes, better than Tsukino. Like, I don't know, man. She's starting to grow a lot on me. On these other routes. I just want to read something real quick. There's a car coming back in the city. Okay. Let's spin around. Minori's standing at the gate to the base.
アドリブがなってないね。そんなことじゃ早死にするよ。
Lang grabs me by the ear.
ま、そう言うなよ。こいつの進化はネット空間で発揮されるんだ。
Akia grabs my other ear, and the two of them start to run.
言いたい、話せ。俺は脱走兵になんかなるつもりは。
I run to keep up with them and prevent my ears from being ripped off. I hear Minori shouting from behind me, but it quickly disappears into the sounds of the alarm and gunfire.